a game that turned Heist into an art form, transforming us from players into legends of the criminal world. For years, we've joined together in iconic bank robberies, breaking the law with style and strategy and precision. But now, it's time to say farewell. This is the story of what went wrong with Payday. But to understand all of this, we need to rewind back to 2013. When Payday 2 was launched on 2013, it quickly became something more than just another first-person shooter. It wasn't about the thrill of the heist, it was about the community, the strategy, the sense of accomplishment that kept players coming back for more. So what made Payday 2 so special, and why did it resonate with so many players? Unlike most games at the time, Payday 2 was built around cooperative multiplayer. Heists weren't about being the lone wolf. They were about working together with friends to plan and execute and escape in a way that felt authentic to the criminal world. The teamwork required to pull off the perfect heist, whether it was sneaking past guards or going in loud, every mission felt unique, and each time you played, the outcome would change based on how your team handled the situation. Payday 2 wasn't just the one type of heist. The game offered a variety of heists, with each with its own unique atmosphere, challenges and unique rewards. From robbing a bank to stealing art from a museum, or even breaking into a diamond vault, Payday 2 just kept the excitement alive with diverse scenarios and locations. The unpredictability of random generated elements like guards, patrol, loot location, and alarm meant no two heists felt the exact same, offering infinite replayability. One of the most defining aspects of Payday 2 is its music. A soundtrack so iconic, players who haven't even touched the game in years can instantly recognize the beat. Tracks like Mayhem in Dress Suits, Roused Mind, and Breaking the Rules don't just sound good, they feel like an extension of the action and sink in perfectly of the chaos that's unfolding on the screen. The way the music dynamically shifts, building up tension and stealth and exploding full force when the alarm goes off, makes every heist feel alive. Payday 2 soundtrack's not just great, but they are absolutely legendary. And last but not least, the community around Payday 2 was not only passionate about, also incredibly creative mods played a huge role in keeping the game fresh for long. After its initial release, from new heists and masks to custom soundtracks and weapon skins, the modding community provided endless new content for players to enjoy. Overcooked also supported modders, allowing them to create and share content which kept the game alive far beyond its initial launch. Back then, it felt like anything was possible, whether you were a lone wolf or part of a dedicated crew. Each heist was the triumph of teamwork and the thrill of the first drill and the excitement of the bagging the loot. The sheer joy of escaping through the back exit, it was more than just a game, it was a lifestyle, a way to bond with friends, laughing at the chaos and the thrill of the rush of victory. But every story has its turning point, and unfortunately Payday 2 was no exception. But as time passed, things started to change. Payday 2, once a beacon of creativity and excitement, began to feel tired. The updates became slow. The community, once thriving, began to fracture. Some were frustrated with the lack of innovation. Console was left behind, no longer changing. And PC, each update made the game even worse. While other players felt left behind by the promises of more content that never quite materialized. Even as the developers worked on Payday 2, their shine began to slowly fade, and then became Payday 3, a new beginning, or so we thought. The excitement quickly turned into disappointment. Payday 3 faced the worst release day possible, losing trust in the community. The promises of Payday 3 quickly faded as it became clear that the game was plagued by technical issues, a lack of content, and a gameplay loop that didn't feel fresh. Payday 2 had already started to lose its magic, but now with Payday 3 struggling, we were left wondering, was this the end of something great? The community that once thrived, now it felt like a ghost town. Was this the end of Payday as we knew it? The servers were quieter, the enthusiasm that once filled the air was replaced by silence. The sense of the community that made Payday 2 so special seemed like a distant memory. The heists weren't as exhilarating, the friendships weren't as tight, the passion was fading, and the reason for that was clear. Payday 2 has lost its spark, and just like that, the game had once defined a genre was struggling to hold on. And while some argue that the franchise still has potential, the reality is hard to ignore. Payday was more than just a game, it was a cultural moment. It brought players together in few ways other games couldn't. But as the years went by, it became clear it couldn't keep up with the times. The gaming world was changing. So here we are, Payday, a game that capitalized and changed the lives of millions of people. The franchise that once filled our hearts with excitement, made us feel like legends, brought us together in the chaos of the heist. It was more than just a game, it was a part of us. But now, every heist has to come to an end, and all we have left are the memories, the adrenaline, the attention shootouts, and the endless build possibilities. They're all gone, and with them, a chapter of gaming history is closing.